Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. You join us for Q1 in Oz Racing's European Grand Prix. We actually do require inters in this particular Q1 session, but oh dear, we've ended up in the escape road with Danielson. And it's Jason Schill that is on provisional pole after Q1, having been on super softs at the end of a drying session. Mixed conditions, always a bit of fun. Now we're into Q2, and that's very much a banker, not fast at all. But the strange thing was, the checkered flag had already flown, everyone else spectating me, and for some reason I was allowed out of the garage with only 29 seconds left in the entire session. Like, that's the countdown after it's already reached 0. Anyway, we end up in the runoff zone once again. And that's the end of the session. You can see it takes me out of the session there. We were in P8, making it through in the top 10. Don't know why we're getting a shot of the McLaren pits. That's very strange. This time it's Flo and Wimp up the front. Wimp only 1/1000th of Flo. Jason Schill, having been on provisional pole in Q1, is actually eliminated with 11th place in Q2. Everyone piling out of the pits in Q3 on super softs, as we already know what tyre we're starting on. But as is becoming a theme in this qualifying session, I end up down the escape road. Finally though, we do set a lap. We go second at the time behind V-Fingers, our championship rival. But that would be displaced by Dubzzy, who in his first race grabs his first pole position for Williams. Very impressive stuff. We're on the grid now. You can see that Williams and the Haas in front of us. Fingers notably on super softs, and he gets a very good start. Unlike Wimpinator, who goes backwards, prying Stingrays behind us in the manner. Can we sneak around the outside here of Fingers, who's a little bit backed up by Dubzzy there, due to the line they both take. And around the outside into the second corner, we've made it, and Stingray's also got better traction than Fingers, so down to 4th. The problem we had though was that they both had slipstream, and this straight is very long here in Baku. One each side, this can only end in tears. What's going to happen into turn 1? Fingers backs out of it, but Stingray goes for the apex when 2 cars are on his inside. I'm not going to rejoin in front of any of these guys, but Stingray, that was very overzealous. You need to leave some space for other cars. Excalibur comes through there, but we go straight back past him. Stingray did end up with a 10-second penalty for that and a minor warning. So that's a little bit of justice served. But it does not look good for maintaining my run of top 2 finishes since the start of the season here in round 8. Gizzy looked to be letting us through there, but he just came across us. So once again, down to 11th place and really looking very bad. Not even in the points and have wing damage. Jason Schill in the second Williams car is in front of us now. He's slowed up there mid-corner. I'm not sure what happened to him, but we're going to take full advantage of it. And up into P10 behind Nat is cool. We're going to continue watching us here, because up front you can see that there's a Renault and a Red Bull, and the Renault has slowed up mid-corner there. Can we slide by either of them? Yes. Or around the outside of the Renault Andy. Not sure why Nat is cool is going so slow there. He almost brake tested us through what is a flat corner. So that wasn't fantastic. Nino goes over to the left and slows up once again. Not sure what's going on there, but we are through. And now we're position 8. There's Gizzy, who's, well, that's an interesting angle. We pit and change our wing at the end of lap 9. It was very necessary. It was wearing our tyres a lot. And the contact with prying Stingray has actually caused us an extra pit stop on what we were planning. Upwards of 30 seconds loss. My teammate finding the escape road at turn 3. Not ideal for Sauber at all. Eckler letting Sprints through, but Sprints was a little bit compromised by that. And oh, what happened there? Was that a bit of lag maybe? But that was very close to tears. Here's that second pit stop that I was forced into by the contact with prying Stingray at the start of the race. We had to come back past Excalibur, and his Ferrari teammate was just up the road. Sprints, of course. We caught these guys by roughly a pit stop. Danielson having his own barbecue, like Bozza did in Canada. And here is Sprints that I mentioned before. It's a bit taily there on older medium compound tyres, and we go straight through up into 4th position. This has been a really good recovery, and Stingray's well up the road. However, that wouldn't be the end of the Ferrari duo. This is right towards the finish, and look how far behind Sprints is, but as I look back each time he gets closer and closer, and very close by the end. Thankfully we maintained that position, and it was actually very close because all 3 of us had a 3-second penalty, so that was for position. Stingray with 15 seconds and an extra 10 after the race, so that is our podium, thankfully. See you guys next time for the Austrian Grand Prix.